Cancer, Spirit wants you to know that this situation is short term. This is the card that's beneath the deck, but I'm going to start here. It says the position is temporary, so don't be too attached to it. No worries, you will find something that's even more fulfilling and prosperous. For some of you, it's the position that you are in right now. There's some weird energy happening in your job or in your situation with your colleagues, with your partners, whatever the situation is. It feels like for some of you, the situation is not going to last forever or much longer. There's a time limit on the situation. For others of you, you're ready to go. You're ready to move up out of something. And because of the nature of the nonsense that's happening that you are around, it's also making you think about, what can I really do? Where do I really want to be in terms of my life, my career, my money? How do I want my money to grow? How do I want my purpose to unfold that can also create prosperity for me? Because you also have investment out here, and it says invest in your education and make some big plans for the future. Take calculated risks, but save something to fall back on. You're ready to go for some of you. And then for others of you where you know where you are, this situation that you're in, you're very clear about it. You manifested it years ago. You are in your dream life in terms of your career, money, fortune, but it's just some interesting energy happening right now, and it's frustrating you. It's antagonizing. That's the vibe that I'm feeling. And you also have outside forces here, and that's what it feels like. There's something happening in the energy, and it feels like some weird kind of cycle wherever you are in terms of wanting to leave, wanting to stay, but it's out of your control right now. And it says outside forces, unknown figures are driving the situation. You may not be able to control the outcome. This cycle will shift soon and you will be okay. So it's not like there's a whole lot you can do about maybe the cattiness that's happening, or the gossiping, the whispers, the immaturity that's happening. It's not a whole lot you can do about that, except for continue to think about what it is that you want, what steps you can take for you. Now, there's another card beneath short term that I noticed, and that is protection. And it says you are being protected from deceit and from situations that no longer serve you. Lie low for a while and you will be shown the truth. So again, there's some outside forces working on your behalf, protecting you, guiding you. And for those of you where you're in some type of professional situation where it just kind of feels like there's some nonsense with authority in some way, this is another card that's beneath protection. And it's like, how did I get wrapped up into this? This does not even feel fair. This is odd. It just kind of feels like Spirit wants you to know that this is going to wrap up and likely in your favor. I'm going to get some cards out here to help us understand more. But the Authority card says clashes with a boss or with the boss, or a challenge to your power will compel you to respond. Choose peaceful solutions if you can. Spirit wants you to know that by taking the high road, as hard as it is, child, but by taking the high road, staying in your truth, staying in your integrity, you're not matching negative, nasty energy. By doing that, you are naturally going to elevate. You're going to rise to the top because God has this figured out. God got your back. You are protected in this. That's something that I really want you to know, Cancer. So we're going to get some tarot out here, and then we are also going to get any advice that wants to come out in terms of how to work through this, any blocks that you want to be aware of or work through. If there's anyone DMing you, Cancer, or messaging you pretending to be me, friend, it is not me. Just report and block them, okay? Guide, angel, spirit guides for my lovely Cancer here. What are they working through? Who are they in their energy right now? We have investment out here. We have outside forces, short-term, guide, angel, spirit guides. What are they working through right now in their money, career, fortune, energy? Thank you, guide, angel, spirit guides. Let's see here. What are they working through, guide, angel, spirit guides? Okay, I don't know what that is yet. It hasn't flipped over, okay? Got some worry out here. Creative energy. You're ready to go. Cancer, for those of you where you're working in a particular climate, you're working with a group of people, you're ready to go. And I do feel like for some of you, Cancer, literally there is a boss or someone who's pretending like they're somebody's boss, antagonizing, and it's triggering you. It's been hard for you. You know that you have the talent, the skill. I also just got for some of you, Cancer, that you really do have the skill, the talent to do a certain thing, but someone is kind of getting in the way of that, trying to put your fire out, not allowing you to step into a role that can really make you prosperous, where you can really shine and show what it is that you do. But there is this powerful energy that you're in right now. I don't know if you really understand how much spirit is activating you for your better, for your promise, for your purpose, because you're worried about this. For some of you, it probably has you up at night. You know, your sleep is off. It's showing up in your dream space. This is really having an impact on you outside of work. God, angel, spirit guides, tell us more about why the 9 of Swords is here for Cancer here. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Why is the 9 of Swords here for Cancer? Okay, here you are showing up. But the way that this flipped over, it was upside down, and it just kind of feels like this is you again, Cancer, kind of being not in your center, not feeling like yourself. Also, for some of you, it's people that maybe in the past were people that you had fun with, that you celebrated with, had belonging with, and they're showing up differently now. Maybe people who you thought were for you are showing up not being for you. God, angel, spirit guides, tell us more about why the 9 of Swords is here, as well as the 3 of Cups. Why are you showing us this, God, angel, spirit guides? Why are you showing us this? The 9 of Swords and the 3 of, okay, some scattered energy, moving forward, right? Being on a mission. Okay, whatever it is that you want, you're highly charged, you're highly activated. For some of you, Cancer, this kind of foggy, weird energy happening with people, you know, trying to get in your way, you know, player hating, whatever they're doing. For some of you, you're not trying to let that distract you. You are on your mission. This feels like someone who's working maybe in law, in politics. It's something with something where you have to be incredibly neutral. You have to be free of emotions, right? And you're trying to stay in that, right? Justice is like an energy here. And you're maybe also too, Cancer, you're trying to have your justice. Someone is probably trying to make it appear that you are doing something that you are not doing, and you're just wanting fair. It feels like also right now in this energy, okay? But we want to get you on the other side of the 9 of Swords. This makes it a little bit harder to stay on a mission, to stay focused, to stay trusting our investments of time when we have this kind of negative filter of the 9 of Swords getting in the way of everything that's happening. Because what's truly here right now is that spirit is activating you in the spirit realm. There's an energy covering you, protecting you, blessing you, moving you into action. And it definitely feels like you're trying to capitalize on that to get some need met, to have your justice, to have what's fair and what's due to you as well is what's coming up. You're pushing through for sure. God, angel, spirit guides for Cancer, please. What is the advice for what it is they're working through, God, angel, spirit guides? What do you want them to know so that they can continue to grow and expand, to have their justice, to have fair? God, angel, spirit guides, while they're working through this cycle, what do you want them to know? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides, to help relieve the worry. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Let's see for Cancer, please. Okay. This kind of feels like balance your energy, balance your time. There is support and help here, and in time you're going to move out of this. Your efforts are going noticed. You're not doing all of this in vain. This feels like kind of anchoring yourself in your trust and your courage right now, with the Emperor being out here. But it just kind of feels like Spirit wants you to kind of rebalance rebalance a little bit, stay focused on your goal, but also not to be distracted by all of the nonsense that's going on right now. You are moving forward. There's something to be expected here, and it's going to happen. It's coming in for you. Yeah, it feels like the blessings are coming in. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Thank you, God. This is showing up in as kind of like God energy, basically indicating that for you, spirit, God, because it's an outside force right now. Thank you. This energy of spirit of God is coming through to rebalance the scales for you. So the thing that you know that you deserve, your hard work, your patience, the setbacks, the worry that you've been having, you know, that's going to subside soon, because you're going to start seeing the fruit of your labor. You're going to start seeing the positive outcomes of what you've been trying to manifest and create in your life. Guide, angel, spirit guides, tell us more about the Three of Wands. Tell us more about the Three of Wands, guide, angel, spirit guides for Cancer. What are they looking for, expecting, waiting on? Why are you showing us this right now? There's expansion and growth here. Thank you, guide, angel, spirit guides. Your work has not been in vain. Yep. Lightness, joy. I'm seeing in my mind's eye the Three of Cups being upright. You know, Cancer, you have this thing about you that brings the jolliness, the fun, the graces, right? And it just kind of feels like that's going to restore. You're also probably going to get some news really soon, messages coming through soon that affirm you and confirm you, that let you know that you do have the skill, you do have the talent. Being vindicated also feels like something that's going to be coming through here pretty soon. So it's coming here, it's coming through to let you know that everything that you've been working for has been right. The truth of the matter that I'm trying to give you as much as what's coming through to me. For those of you where you've been kind of on a mission to have your justice, or to have things be fair, or to, you know, there's a message coming through. Someone probably messaging you, emailing you, saying like, yo, you were right about this, or your idea was the idea that we should have gone through the whole time. And no one ever really says we're sorry for neglecting to listen to you, but there's going to be communication that lets you know that they're like, you know, because of your dedication and because of your hard work, we want to, you know, increase your pay. We want to promote you. We want to offer A, B, C, and D. Three energy is always about expansion. Okay, so the thing that you've been believing for, and you have not allowed yourself to rest because you're like, I know that this idea could work, or this is the right thing to do, or whatever it is, there's going to be someone coming back around to say you were right and rebalance this for you, and possibly again throw you some pentacles here. And it just feels like God is trying to let you know that God has this in God's hand. You're going to be all right. That is what I have for you, my lovely Cancer. I'm going to throw my TikTok up here, my personal one. If you want to follow that, I'll definitely follow you back. It's self-love stuff, self-acceptance stuff, how to work through dysfunction, recognize red flags. It's all of the nuance that I can't really describe here on this particular TikTok, because people just want their message and they want to go on about their business. Respect that. So check it out if it makes sense to you. Cancer, in the meantime, I love you and I wish you wellness. Take care. Bye.